worse than a man who eats babies? A light-skinned woman. I said a man who likes to sleep in teenage boys is less evil than a light-skinned woman. A man that blew up a city and giggled about it is less evil than a light-skinned devil. Stay with me now. My friend recently told a light-skinned woman, Happy Black History Month. And her head split open and fire began erupting from it. My friend pulled out a cross and said, the power of Christ compels you. She snapped his neck and he fell through a glass table. This is not an exaggeration. See, she was mad because she can't celebrate Black History Month past February 14th because they're not fully part of the club. If you know, you know. I don't even know why we called them light-skinned in the first place. When I think of light, I think of hope, positivity for tomorrow, not despair, doom, and sorrow. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all a story. God of flashiness. Flashback. I remember when I liked this light-skinned girl at this lifeguarding job. I think I was like 17 at the time. They hired me because they saw my waves. It was like, that boy wavy just like the Navy. Me and this girl, we were just a vibe. We would go get Wingstop during our lunch breaks, hang out with each other outside of work. All my coworkers are going, bro, I think she likes you. Go for it. So one day, I take her home and tell her I was feeling her. The clouds began to darken and circle around the sky. The streets cracked open and demons began clawing out and started going, oh. She said, since I like you as a friend, I'll tell you what's going to happen since you like me. If I was to come into her roster, first off, I'm in my head going, roster? You'd be like 3rd out of 7. What? She said she was talking to men in college and grown men. I'm in high school, bro. What's that TikTok sound? I'm new, bro. I only got a car. How am I supposed to compete with a car and a bigger PP or a car, a bigger PP, and a house? This woman explained her private parts like a Fortnite battle pass. She said on the first level, we can make out. Then I can work my way up to eating out. Then on the last level, if she felt like blessing me, she would let me hit. And I vividly remember this story because Playboi Carti's album was playing the entire time. So while she was casting that light-skinned demon spell, because like I said, the streets were going, oh, and the sky had lightning just striking through the sky going, ka-chow. Anyways, I think Playboi Carti's music was disrupting the light-skinned devil spell. And she spent 50 minutes explaining this evilness. This experience led me to believe that light-skinned women were evil. Also, I didn't buy the battle pass. When you see a light-skinned woman at the gym listening to music, they're most likely listening to people screaming agony from all the heartbreaks and evil that they do on a daily basis. Then afterwards, when they take showers, they only shower in hellfire and Sasuke's Amaterasu flames. See, I was lucky when I confessed my feelings. Typically, light-skinned women, they see that your heart is vulnerable. During that time, they get a strength boost to punch a hole in your chest. Your heart would just be beating in their hands and their eyes are pitch black as they contemplate on whether to eat it to sustain their life force or squish it, because light-skinned women only get joy from the misery of others. Truth be told, the first time I was ever backstabbed was by a light-skinned woman. God of flashiness. Flashback. It was my freshman year in college. I used to sit next to this light-skinned girl in biology class. I thought we were bros until she started feeling light-skinned. One day she said, God of flashiness, please, I want to be promoted as your friend. You can share more stuff with me. I promise I won't backstab you, stab you in the back. You know, God of flashiness, I'm such a nice guy. You know, I'm like, I got a few open friend positions. You know what? You're hired. Not even a week later, I get stabbed. Yeah, you see this? This is me. I was telling her about certain girls I was trying to talk to at the time. Do you know this nigga ran back and told one of the girls? Whatever happened to the bro code? Slandering light-skinned women, this is a lifestyle. This don't stop. This is like Demon Slayer. If there was a head light-skinned woman like Muzan to cut off their head, I would have already did it. Anyways, I'm building a team. You might be Mexican, Indian, white, gay, or a girl. But once you subscribe to God of Flashiness, you're all stars. I shine, y'all shine, you are my sunshine. I might be an anime channel, but I'm so much more. Goddamn God of Flashiness.